Good evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you may be. I just thought I'd do this quick log about the differences in the temperature with the insulation and without. I've got 3 stages here of doing the insulation. I've got just the hull, I've got the first part of the insulation, and I've got the finished bit, what's the insulation with the silver foil over the top and the ply over that. I thought I'd take the different temperatures so we can just see what it is and you can see whether it's worth doing, because it doesn't just keep the heat in the summer. When the boat's getting too hot, it reflects it out as well, so it might be beneficial to a lot of people if you get too hot. Even if you don't use your boat in the winter, that you only use it in the summer, you think, oh, it's always hot, it might help for that as well. So let's have a look at the difference in temperatures. Well, this is the little gadget I've bought. It's only a cheap little thing. You just push the button, very simple to use. You just push the button, it comes on. And let's take some temperatures. We've got stage 1 here, let's get it in focus, of nothing in the hull. So what we're reading there, we're reading about 6.5. We move up to stage 2, we're reading somewhere around the 11, high 10s to 11. Move across where we've got the wood and the insulation. Straight away we're moving up to 16. So we've got 16. Let's say 11. And move down 6. So you can see it's well worth doing. It's not a cheap thing to do, but we're going from 6 to 11, 11.5, straight over to 16, 16.5. Well, I hope that's been a little bit helpful for you, whether you do or you don't want to put insulation on your boat, because it always pros and cons. Obviously, if you use your boat a lot in the winter, it's probably definitely worth doing, but also in the summer when it's really hot and you sit in the boat and you think to yourself, well, it's really hot in here, it will keep the heat out as well, so it's going to be a lot easier to control the temperature inside the boat. So it might be worth thinking about, but it's obviously, if you're redoing a boat, it's a bit difficult to do if you've just got a boat what's completely done. Like I did say to you before, I thought about doing spray foam, what they use for the insulation, but that's just so expensive to do, so I went with this foil backed rubber, which is a lot cheaper option, but it seems to be working okay. So hopefully this has helped you if you're thinking about insulating a boat. And don't forget, you can subscribe and like it. Hopefully this has been a little bit helpful for you and informative. I'll speak to you, well, next time, maybe next week, who knows.